Good YouTube, Run Over 1980. I was asked by one of my subs to weigh in on the conversation going on as far as Jordan Brand saying they're gonna make better quality shoes and also raise the prices because of that. Well, in my opinion, they were already raising the prices anyway. You know, they're raising prices year after year. We see that the quality was getting worse and worse. Remember the Bing quality shoes? There was around that time people had said that they don't mind paying $25 extra as far as the box price to get that kind of quality. You know what I'm saying? But it seems that even though the price was still going up, the quality wasn't going into Bing quality. I mean, and the sad part is the Bing quality sneakers was like the OG quality of the shoe. You know what I mean? Like being, like I say, running with 1980. I was born in 1980. I remember the first Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Before that, basketball shoes were basketball shoes. But around that time, after the ones, the twos came out, and they're known as the Italian Stallions because they were made in Italy. You know what I'm saying? Italian leather and all that good stuff. And before that, basketball shoes were just basketball shoes. Well, the quality of these shoes were supposed to be bar none. You know what I'm saying? I mean, second to none. You know what I mean? And it was. You know. Then the threes came out with Tinker dealing with them, and you didn't see materials like that. You know, like the elephant print and all that good stuff. And they were really nice shoes. I mean, to garner $100 for a sneaker, I mean, they really had to be worth $100, you know, because this was like in the 80s. Oh no, during that time it was what was it? I say the big deal to me was, yeah, threes. It was late 80s, you know. But all in all, dope shoe, you know. As time went on, like I say, on and on, you know, the shoes were great, you know. Well, then the retro started happening, and in the beginning that was okay because they were trying to replicate the original, you know. Well, as time went on, you had them replicating the replica. And when I say replica, I don't mean like fake replica. I mean like when you replicate something, it's replication. You know what I mean? Like the retro of the 2000s or whatnot. So they're trying to retro those shoes. And as time got on, obviously, you know, quality gets worse. And I'm not blaming it on the fact that it's being replicated. I'm blaming it on the fact that they know that people will pay for it. Because, I mean, like, a business is always trying to cut corners, you know what I'm saying, to save cost and whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a business, you know. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure they came out with a few sneakers that were, they're like, let's see how these work. And people bought them anyway. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. I remember when the Bordeaux 7s retroed. The quality on them was terrible, and they set for like 2 or 3 days, but then they sold out after that because like Jordans do. And now those same Bordeaux are going for like 3 and some change, you know. And the deal with that is like, I mean, it's mostly a consumer's like our fault as the consumer because we buy it anyway, you know. And as long as we're gonna buy it, they're gonna sell it. You know what I'm saying? If I can cut corners and make money hand over fist, why not, right? Well, I guess next year we're supposed to see these qualities. I mean, because they can't make them, right? Because the cigars, in my opinion, the leather on that is just amazing, man. But the box price is $250. Now, would I pay $250 for just every Jordan release? No, no chance. You know what I'm saying? And also, I mean, I don't think it's going to last. I think the first few releases will be nice, you know, and then it'll be back to business as usual with the cutting corners and the crappy quality. Because at the end of the day, people are still going to buy them. I mean, I'm sorry I can't really weigh in as far as more with like a heavier view of it, but like I say, working in industry, you know, for a good part of my life, I mean, I know that companies don't, like big companies, they don't care about the little things. You know what I'm saying? If they can cut costs and make more on the back end, they're going to do it, you know? And as far as the announcement of better quality to raise price, at the end of the day, it's just to raise the price. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're already paying like 100 times over the cost of the sneaker to get it. You know what I mean? Like, let's give a benefit. Let's just say in their defense, we'll say it costs $20 to make and package a shoe. that we pay $180 for. You know, they're already making it over. So why not? Why aren't you giving us better quality? You know what I mean? So it's not like they're doing us a favor. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I mean, I think that they'll do it for a few releases, but not even before the year is out. And the price is it's normal to pay $180, $200 for a Jordan. As soon as that becomes the norm, the quality will start sliding again, you know? And it'll be gradual until people are saying these quality yada yada suck, this, that, and the third, you know? And another thing that while I'm in this topic now that kind of irritates me is, remember the Grape 5s used to be like the big deal? Like, well, not the big deal. They were like a great retro. Like, people revered them as great. Well, then they retroed them, and then people looked at the Grape 5s like they were trash. You know, well, the Grape 5s ain't nothing, yada yada, this, that, and the third. Same thing with the Carmines. Like, when the CDP Carmines were like the only thing other than the OG, folks was all over Carmines like they were like the best, this, that, and the third. Then the Carmine retros and now Carmines, and people even calling Carmines overrated and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a dope shoe. And then with the infrared 6s, like, they used the OG infrared color and, well, close to it, and people are calling it pink. You know what I mean? Like, true enough, it was kind of hot pink back in the 90s, you know, because that's what colors that were at the time, like neon green, neon yellow, electric blue, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Neon colors were big. So infrared was kind of like hot pink, you know what I mean? To a degree. But I don't know, man. I just think there's too many, to be honest with you. There's way too many sneakers. Like, too many releases. Jordan Brand's releasing 3 and 4 retros a month, you know? I mean, before it was a big deal. Now it's just too many, you know? You can't keep up with them. I mean, you can barely get the ones you want, you know? It's too much of a hassle, to be honest with you, you know? And like I said before, if you can mentally push back a release date in your head for another month, you can still get your shoes at retail, you know what I mean? Because what they'll do is they'll come out Saturday, people buy them up, try to flip them for like 2 times over retail. That ain't working no more, so then they sit on them, they take them back. Or like 30, the reason why I say 30 days is because you'll see a lot go back to the store before that 30-day limit runs out, so they can take them back. Or you'll see people just trying to dump them off to recoup their money, you know? But the point of the video is what I think about the quality versus price raise. I think it's all just a ruse to raise the price on Jordans and make it the norm. I mean, at the bottom line, end of the day, that's what I think. I think that the quality will go back to the normal, you know. For a couple releases, they'll give us what we deserve anyway as far as what we pay for. But, I mean, it's old shoes, you know what I mean? I mean, the Jordans they're early 90s model shoes. I mean, if you want the high-tech shoes like LeBron's, if they're saying LeBron's with the airbags and all that are worth like $200, you know what I mean? Then great, you know, it's Flywire and all that high-tech stuff. But we're talking about old Jordans. At no point ever are they going to be worth that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? It's only the collector prices we put on them. You know what I mean? So, anyway, that's just what I got to say on the matter. Run off 1980. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to do my top 5 phone video here soon. So, keep a lookout for that. Also, don't forget to sub the other channel and support it if you like. You know what I mean? And other than that, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.